I got called out on a street interview, so I taught them a lesson. I've never really had a specific type of girl I liked, because I knew every girl was very different, but I didn't know it wasn't the same for my girlfriend. It started when my girlfriend and I were out on a walk around the shopping center. A woman with a fuzzy microphone suddenly stepped in front of us and asked if we were willing to do a quick interview for the gram. My girlfriend agreed enthusiastically and started fixing her appearance with a mirror. I couldn't care less about how I looked and wanted us to leave as soon as it was finished. The man holding a camera gave a thumbs up once the camera was rolling, and the lady asked us for our names and how long we had been dating. Then, she honed in on my girlfriend and asked her if I was her ideal guy. Imagine my shock and disgust when she ended up saying no. I looked at her with a scrunched up frown and said, "What?" She raised an eyebrow while looking at me and said that she was just being honest on the camera, that in a room full of different men, I wouldn't exactly be the guy she would immediately choose, at least based on looks. I felt sick to my stomach after hearing her ridiculous explanation. The interviewer followed up the question asking, "So then what is your ideal type?" My girlfriend giggled and proceeded to list out everything I basically wasn't. "I prefer guys who are tall, brown hair, blue or green eyes, tan. I love all the muscle and tattoos." The interviewer laughed, feeling hyped by my girlfriend's description, and asked, "What about personality or money?" My girlfriend stared into the camera with a shy expression and said, "Of course he has to be rich enough to support my lifestyle. Personality, I guess, nice and funny and romantic, just like my boyfriend." They panned the camera back to me, but I couldn't even force a smile. My girlfriend literally wanted to find a more attractive, rich version of me, but not me exactly. I was ticked off. The interviewer asked me the same question. Even though my girlfriend was exactly what I wanted, after the things she said, I wanted to get even. I started listing out everything she wasn't, and tried to exaggerate it as much as I could. I'm not a fan of Latinas, if I had to be honest. I want a calm girl, someone intelligent and kind, unlike my girlfriend. I also really love pale skin, green eyes, curly hair, and not too curvy or overweight. I stared my girlfriend down, and watched her face change between angry and sad, while I continued, "I also really want a girl who loves my cooking, and won't complain about the price of places I take her to, because you know, it's hard when I work 2 jobs to support me and my ideal girl's lifestyle." Things were clearly getting more personal, and the interviewer tried ending the video, but my girlfriend began crying, and told the cameraman to keep recording. I crossed my arms, refusing to comfort her, which made her cry even harder. She complained, "Why did you have to say so many rude things like that? I've literally been nothing but respectful and supportive to you." I laughed, mocking her. I explained how the things she did weren't even supportive, like reducing the amount of makeup she wanted me to buy for her doesn't help with the bills that I have to pay alone. She brought up how I supposedly annoy her over the amount of times I ask her if I'm good enough for her. We continued to go back and forth until my girlfriend asked for a breakup and walked away. I turned to the camera and said directly, "If you're her ideal type, well, she's single, and definitely will be for a while, so hit her up." I went home alone and started packing up my girlfriend's things. I also tried searching for our interview, but they unfortunately never released it.